Hey everyone, welcome back to the tower. Sorry it's been so long since the last time I made a video. I'm trying really hard to be more consistent, and I hope there's not another lull for that long on this channel without a video, but I do apologize that it happened this time. I'm gonna try not to let that happen again. So, that being said, it's Friday, and that means it's time for yet another Top 5 Fridays. This week, I'm talking about a topic that is really hard for me, and that is Disney resorts. I love Disney resorts so much. It's really hard for me to stay anywhere else because I expect the level of service and quality and magic that you get at a Disney resort. So frankly, no Holiday Inn or Radisson will ever compare ever again. Disney ruined me, and that's okay. I think everyone should be more like Disney, so I don't regret it. That being said, every resort is amazing to me, and I'm a big fan of all of them, so choosing 5 was so difficult. There are like a bajillion resorts on Disney property, and I had to pick 5, and it was really hard. And then I picked 5, and ranking them was even harder, because these are the best of the best in my opinion, and then I had to rank them. It was rough, and it was a very close call between these 5, so just keep that in mind. Coming in at number 5 is a resort I think a lot of people overlook, and that is Pop Century. I know it's a value resort, but frankly, I love Pop Century. It is my home resort. I've stayed there more than any other resort ever. I think Pop Century is super magical, and I know a lot of people probably don't think that. I've had so many magical memories made there, and so many life-changing things have happened to me there. I can't even describe it, but there's been a lot of cool stuff that's happened to me at Pop, and for that reason alone, it'll have a special place in my heart forever. I think it's without a doubt the best value resort on property, and I think you get what you pay for. I also am a big fan of their dining and shopping area, everything Pop Shop and dining. It's a really great place to pick up souvenirs, and also they have the best chocolate milkshake you will ever have in your life. I know I mentioned in my last video about my top 5 restaurants that Sci-Fi has great milkshakes, which is still true, but the best milkshake you will ever have in your life is at Pop Century, I'm telling you right now. Overall, Pop Century is great value for the money. I just love it there, so that's why it comes in at number 5. Coming in at number 4 is Disney's Wilderness Lodge. Wilderness Lodge was the first and so far only deluxe resort I've ever stayed in, and for that reason alone, I will always cherish it because it is my dream to stay in every Disney resort at least once, and that started to mark off some in my deluxe category, so that's really cool to me. The theming at Wilderness Lodge is so spot on. I feel like I'm staying in like a mountainous cabin ski lodge somewhere. It's just so beautiful and so serene and quiet, and I think that if you want a relaxing Disney vacation and you want a place to go and unwind after a long day at the parks, I think Wilderness Lodge is the perfect place to do that because it's just very calm and relaxing. The pool is absolutely gorgeous, and it has this really awesome water slide that goes through a rock, and then there's a really cool geyser nearby that erupts every hour, which is really cool theming that they thought to put a geyser in. It's amazing. Wilderness Lodge has the comfiest beds I've ever slept in my life. You will get the best night's sleep there you could possibly get. It was like sleeping on a cloud. So wonderful. And if you take the ferry from Magic Kingdom to Wilderness Lodge or vice versa at the right time of night, you may get stopped to see the electrical water pageant, which while it's a silly little show that a lot of people don't care about, including me, it was really cool to see it on the water, to be in a boat and just watching it go by right in front of our faces. It was pretty great. So that's a really cool thing about Wilderness Lodge that I love. That is why I love Wilderness Lodge, and that's why it comes in at number 4. Number 3 is Port Orleans Riverside. Port Orleans is really spread out, and I love that about it. It actually encompasses 2 resorts. There's Riverside, which is the part that I'm speaking about right now, and there's French Quarter. I think that's really cool because if you're staying for a long time and you're kind of getting burnt out of the theme, it's really easy to just walk or take a boat over to French Quarter and have a different experience as far as your dining options and your pool options go. But more than anything else, the reason why I love Port Orleans Riverside is for the royal guest rooms. If you don't know what the royal guest rooms are, they are rooms fit for a princess. Disney literally themed rooms at Port Orleans after Princess Tiana. Amazing, okay? There's similar rooms at Caribbean Beach Resort for Pirates of the Caribbean that I was not as impressed with, but I am incredibly impressed and blown away by the royal rooms at Riverside. There are touches from the different Disney princesses in the room, even though Tiana is the main princess because she is also from the Bayou. When you check in, you get a letter from Princess Tiana that explains kind of the theme of the room and how happy she is to have you staying in her room. There's so many magical touches. Carpet from Aladdin is on the floor in your room. The water faucet is Genie's lamp, and there's pictures of the princesses and princes on the walls. And the most magical part of the room is that the headboards light up and sparkle with just the touch of a button, and it's breathtaking and wonderful and magical. I've never felt so immersed in magic as I did when I stayed in the royal rooms. I wish Disney did more themed rooms for more princesses and for more films. That's definitely my selling point for Port Orleans Riverside, and I plan to stay there a billion more times in my lifetime because I just adore it. While the tie for top 5 was really difficult, the tie between top 2 is even harder for me because I just don't even know how to choose. But I finally decided that number 2 is Disney's Boardwalk. Boardwalk is so romantic, I want to die. It's just amazing. I want to get married at Boardwalk. I think it's exceptionally perfect for a wedding, and it's one of my biggest dreams to get married there. I just love the atmosphere, how it feels like a carnival. Plus, being able to stroll to Epcot or Hollywood Studios is such a huge bonus for me. The Magic Kingdom resorts are really cool being that close to Magic Kingdom, but if you stay at Boardwalk or one of the other Epcot resorts, you are walking distance from 2 parks, and I think that's amazing. While I'm not the biggest fan of Illuminations, I think it's really awesome that you can see Illuminations from your hotel, so that's pretty cool. I think anytime you can see fireworks from your hotel, you're in good shape. There's street performers and carnival games and this really yummy bakery that has great brownies and cookies and ice cream, and there's a margarita bar, not to mention an amazing pool with a water slide that's themed like an old school wooden roller coaster. Pretty fantastic. So I think Boardwalk's atmosphere is incredible and it's beautiful, and even though it's incredibly expensive, it comes in at number 2 because it's perfect. Coming in at number 1 is the most flawless, wonderful place in the entire world other than Magic Kingdom itself, and that is the Grand Floridian. Whose favorite resort isn't the Grand Floridian? If it's not, I don't know why. I don't understand why. Unless it's Boardwalk, because I can understand if Boardwalk beats it. That's the only other exception, like only exception for me. There is nothing that makes me feel quite as much like a princess as walking through the Grand. No experience like it. I feel like I've been put into a movie and I'm suddenly royal. The lobby is so beautiful, and there's a grand piano playing in the background. Oh, it's just so regal and lovely. I'm obsessed. It just makes me want to wear a pretty princess dress and twirl around all day. And that is why the Grand Floridian comes in at number 1. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what your top 5 favorite resorts are. I would love to hear about them. I'd also love to hear any suggestions you have for future videos, be it Top 5 Fridays or some other topic you would like me to talk about. I love hearing from you guys and I love getting your feedback, so please let me know. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up for me. And of course, as always, for more magical Disney content, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much, guys. You're the best. Also, super special thank you because I hit 300 subscribers, and while that may seem like a small number to any big YouTubers out there, I could die over it because I cannot believe that there are more than 300 of you that actually want to listen to me talk. So thank you. You have no idea what it means to me. I'm so thankful for all of you. So thank you so much for subscribing and tuning in, and I can't wait to keep making videos for you guys. Thank you for all the positive feedback and encouragement. I'm just really thankful for it. So that being said, have a magical day, and I will see you guys next time.